Tweety a day for the University of Rio Grande men's basketball program. Randy Payton, the sports information director, joined now by one of the veterans on this team, senior forward Cameron Schreiter. And you're a guy that I guess began as a program guy, JV type guy, who's now moved up and playing a big role on this team. And I guess when you look at it, it's hard to believe that here it is, it's the final season.
It really is. This journey has just been crazy. We're not done yet, so I'm excited for the season.
12-19 last year, kind of misleading in the fact that there were a whole bunch of games that it was a 1 or 2 possession game, and the right break here or there, you guys not only have a winning season, but maybe stretched your season a little farther than it actually went. Yeah,
that's true. Coach talks about in practice all the time about our point differential from last season. And 2 seasons before that, too, our point differential was small. And, we've really been focused on the little things, making sure we get the little details, and that's what leads to winning.
You end up leading the team in scoring last year, second in rebounding. What do you do for a finale, an encore, if you will? I know you guys have been working hard in the offseason.
Well, I'm not really looking at that. I'm looking to improve some other things. My turnovers and assists, I had way too many turnovers, way too few assists. I'm looking to mainly get those up.
What's your take on this team through the first few practices?
We're hungry. We want it. I'm telling you, every single one of those guys in the locker room, they cannot wait for the season. We got one goal in mind, that's to win a championship, so that's what we fight for every day.
We mentioned that you're one of the seniors on this team, obviously playing a leadership role, and a couple of guys have already mentioned you and your leadership role, and that's something I'm sure that you take a lot of pride in.
I do. I've been here the program the longest, well, one of the longest between me and Greg, and so we know our way around, what Coach wants and what it takes. So I try to help the freshmen and the new guys to, if they have any questions, ask me. I always try to lead them in the right direction.
Last thing before we let you go, the question that everybody gets, at least through practice thus far, who's impressed you the most?
I'd probably have to say Cole Landis, freshman. I like Cole. I kind of take him under my wing a little bit. He's a good kid. He's got a bright future ahead of him for sure.
One more thing before we let you go. What's your expectations out of this team? I mean, obviously, like we said, it's your last go-around. There's a whole bunch of faces back from last year, back this year. So, in theory, you'd think you got a chance to be pretty good.
Everybody in that locker room has one goal in mind. That's to win a championship. That's all I got to say.
All right. That's Cameron Schreiter, senior forward out of Mason, Ohio, here on University of Rio Grande basketball Tweety a day.